sometimes you just have to wait, and it's gonna come to you when the time is right. Hi everyone, I'm Janella Salvador, and I'll be taking on the Cosmo Challenge by giving advice to your most common problems. Let's start. Number 1, I'm the panganay and I feel like I need to be a good ate, so I won't disappoint my parents. How do I make time for myself without feeling guilty? I think everyone deserves time to themselves, and if your parents don't understand that, I think you should enlighten them a bit. You can say things in a nice way naman, and yeah, I think everyone deserves a break, whether you're a student or a mom or even kids deserve breaks sometimes, so fight for your right. Paano ba mag-date ulit after a breakup? How do I know if I'm ready to move on and meet someone new? You'll know. I mean, if you're unsure if you're ready or not, then obviously you aren't. Because when you're ready, I think you'll feel it. I can't speak for everyone, but based on experience, it's better if you don't look. Sometimes you just have to wait, and it's gonna come to you when the time is right. Okay, number 3, I've been seeing this person for months and we still haven't talked about our status. How do I define the relationship without scaring them off? Depende kasi sa usapan nyo talaga eh. So I think it's something that you really have to talk about. You can't keep avoiding that conversation. Maybe try to open it up. Or if you can't talk about it yet, at least give yourselves, dapat pareho kayong mag-agree na, give yourselves a time where you will talk about it again. Dapat mag-agree kayo kasi I think communication is the most important thing for it to work. So I think most misunderstandings root from miscommunication. So just communicate your needs and you guys should agree on the same thing. Okay, number 4, I'm tired of being single, but I'm too shy to download a dating app. How do I start dating again, and what should be my first move? Well, personally, I'm not a dating app girl. I think the first step is just to get yourself out there. If you're always at home, like obviously you're not gonna find anyone. If you really want to date and if you're really ready, then get yourself out there, meet new people, but don't rush. I think it's best that you get to meet many people before you commit to a relationship, because you might regret it. Number 5. My childhood best friend and I have grown apart, and it feels awkward to reach out after all this time even if I miss them. Should I move on and make new friends? Yeah, I can relate to that. I think wala namang mawawala kung mag-reach out ka. Why not try? I mean, even if it's awkward, you might miss a really good opportunity to reconnect. Maybe try, and if you feel like your energy isn't reciprocated, then take that as a sign that you can move on and make new friends. I'm ready to be more independent. How do I tell my parents that I want to move out and live alone? Ooh. My experience was different, but it depends din kasi on your circumstances, I guess. How old you are, how your relationship is with your parents. But obviously, like, the first step is telling them. You really have to gather the courage to tell them that you want to move out. And if you feel like you're gonna hurt their feelings, maybe you can explain why. Just lay out your reasons. And if they don't allow you, then maybe you can try again next time, you know. But if you're like 24 and you want to move out, I think you have the right naman, if you're of age. So, depends. I don't know how old you are, so just DM me. I've been keeping a big secret from my mom because I'm afraid of how she'll react. How do I open up to her? Oh my gosh, I can relate to this so hard. I think this was my biggest struggle when I was a teenager, opening up to my mom. I was really secretive, I think, because I was always scared of how she would react. Don't follow me because there were times where I really kept secrets and snuck out. I think regardless of how she's gonna react, she's gonna appreciate your honesty. But also sometimes there's timing, I understand that. So wait for the right time, tell your mom about it. And as a mom, kasi I'm a mom now, I would want my son to grow up open with me. I think to all the parents out there then, I think try to be more understanding and don't scare your children off when they have something to say. Double advice, parents and children. Yeah, just gather the courage to tell your parents. And parents, I hope you try and be more, just be a listener sometimes. I'm a young mom, and people have told me that I need to prioritize my kid. I want to pursue my dreams, especially my career. What should I do? Based on my experience, but I think this is for everyone then. Everything I do now, all the work I do now, I do it with my kid in mind. So it really depends on your motivation. Like, if you're working for your kid naman, of course you work for yourself. No doubt. You also have to give time for yourself. But if it's gonna benefit your kid naman in the future, then there's nothing wrong with pursuing your dreams, your career. I think you just have to balance it, siguro. Don't neglect your child naman. Make time for your kid. Find a way that it would work out, that you're pursuing your dreams and at the same time you're still making time for your kid. I think the word here is balance. So find a way to balance it. I haven't mastered it yet, but I'm getting there. I'm trying. I try. When is the right time to introduce your partner to your kid? How would you go about it? It depends din siguro how old your kid is. I think it's best if you introduce your partner to your kid when you're really sure about your relationship. If you're just beginning, if you guys are just getting to know each other, maybe get to know each other muna. And when you're sure that this relationship is stable and you guys are sure about being together, then maybe that's when you should introduce it to your kid. Because introducing many partners to your kid, I think it can affect them mentally and emotionally growing up. And you wouldn't want to inflict pain on your children, cause them problems growing up. So just be responsible about the people you introduce to them. And that's it for today. Which celeb would you like to take on the Cosmo Challenge? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to follow me on my socials and subscribe to Cosmo's YouTube channel for more interesting content. Thanks for watching!